We're visiting Munich for the first time and we're here for 2 days.
And we've done a lot of research, so you won't have to. Here's the top things to do in Munich. Munich is a beautiful city with history, architecture, and of course, beer. We only had 2 days in the city, so focused our attention on the Alstadt, which is Munich's old town. What's nice is it's only about 1 square mile, so you can easily access everything on foot. We started by making our way to Marienplatz. This is Munich's center square and the heart of the Alstadt district. The star of the show is this building. It's not a grand palace, it's not a church, it's actually Munich's town hall, and probably the most ornate, elaborate town hall in the world. The tower has a glockenspiel, where life-size mechanical figurines tell a story at appointed hours. Unfortunately, it wasn't running that day, so we didn't get to see it. For €7.50 a piece, you can ride an elevator to the top of the tower and see dramatic 360-degree views of the city. Definitely worth it. The courtyard of the town hall is free to enter and definitely worth your time to check out. The beautiful Gothic architecture has stunning reliefs, and this one particular statue is really amazed by something. Just outside the square is a statue of Shakespeare's Juliet. Legend has it you can rub her breast for good luck. A short walk away is the Munich Residence. This massive palace was Bavaria's seat of power from the 16th through 18th centuries. For €17, we were allowed access to all 3 of the major attractions. Our first stop was the Treasury. Here you can see display after display of Bavarian family jewels. The tour comes with a self-guided audio tour so you know what you're looking at. Of note was this vessel made from an ostrich egg, this statue of St. George slaying the dragon, and this toiletry kit belonging to the wife of Napoleon. Next up, the Residence Museum. If you like your splendor opulent and excessive, this is the place for you. The grotto courtyard, now protected from the elements, is both beautiful and bizarre. This statue fountain depicting Perseus is made of tufa, crystals, and seashells. This impressive room is the Antiquarium, the largest Renaissance hall north of the Alps. It contains a dizzying collection of ancient Greek and Roman statues, as well as those that were built in the 15th through 18th centuries. Our final stops at the Munich Residence are the Kuvelius Theater, where the ornate decor is a perfect complement to the rest of the palace, and the Hofgarten, which is just outside the residence and is now a public park. The Asom Church, completed in 1746 by 2 artist brothers who were apparently anything but starving. Inside, it looks like they stopped decorating only when they ran out of room. Some of the macabre elements made it feel a little bit like Halloween. We had a great time at the Hoffbrau Haus, the most famous tavern in the world. This massive beer hall has a lively and festive atmosphere and a great place to meet new friends.
So maybe I'm in your YouTube channel soon.
Shout out to Chris and his son Bruno, as well as the Italian family that joined our table a little later. Odeonsplatz, a square just outside the Munich Residence, has Feldern Hall, a Bavarian army monument, as well as the Theatine Church. It was completed in 1690, and its huge dome ceiling is a sight to behold. These are the 300-foot towers of the Munich Cathedral, the last of the 3 churches on our list. It was originally built in the 1400s, but almost completely destroyed during World War II. The restoration, which began right after the war, was only completed in 2004. Last on the list is Sendlinger Tor, a gateway to Old Munich that dates back to the 1300s, although the towers were added in the 1400s. There's not much to do here other than look at it and maybe have your picture taken with it, but it's beautiful and historic. This is not a compensated endorsement, but we wanted to share how much we liked the Royal Bavarian Hotel, where we stayed during our time in Munich. It's a stone's throw from the central train station and an easy walk to Old Town Munich. It has a cool, eclectic vibe, a bar that seemed to be really happening, a Mediterranean restaurant downstairs, and a coffee shop, although every time we went there it wasn't open. And now we'll turn it over to Jenny, who'll give us a tour of the room.
Come on in. Starting out in the entryway, here's the mini bar. Everything's free. This closet is really cool. Check out the counterweight. And you're wondering, how do I get to those hangers? They're so high. Easy. There's the toilet, which is a separate room, which is beneficial. Shower, pretty big, nice shower, hot shower. There's not a lot of dressers or storage space really, so we've been using this little area to live out of our suitcases. This is a really cool touch. It's your sort of table to put stuff, and it's shaped like an ironing board. Sink basin, so your bathroom's kind of separated, but that's cool. There's the queen size bed, which is very comfortable. And we paid $337, including tax, for 2 nights in April.
Had we more time, we would have visited Nymphenburg Palace, the English Garden, and taken a day trip to Neuschwanstein Castle. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.